What's up, friends, and welcome to my channel. My name's Margo, and I am a creative person who has no clue really where they're going at any given time, but I am going somewhere, and I hope you'll come along with me. You may or may not know that I am a craft vendor. So for the majority of the year, I'm out doing craft shows every week or weekend, and it is my bread and butter. It's my pride and joy. It's how I make my money. It's how I showcase my art, and it brings me so much happiness throughout that portion of the year. But when things start to slow down, I feel it coming, right? That sadness, that listlessness, that I'm not sure what to do with my lifeness. So this is my way of kind of combating that sadness this year. So what you can expect from this channel is me chatting with you, me showing you like a day in my life, me showing you what it looks like to return to the normalcy of not having to be on the go all the time during craft vending season. Being on the go all the time takes a toll on your person, but it also takes a toll on your things, like your home and your car. And my home and my car are crying for some attention. And so I went and I made a little bit of a purchase because that's what you do, right? When you have to like go back to doing the normal thing, going back to your routine, you buy a new thing to get you excited about it. Bought a new thing, and I'm actually really excited about it. This video that you're about to see is the first usage of said fun thing. I am hooked on this thing. I have not cleaned so much since I've gotten it. I felt this way about my vacuum. I'm talking a lot on Instagram recently about this vacuum that my husband bought me for Mother's Day, and it has changed my life. I am a vacuum person now. I constantly vacuum. That's all I'm doing ever at any given time is vacuuming. I'm surprised I'm not actually vacuuming under my desk right now. That's literally how much I'm vacuuming. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about what you can expect at this current moment, but moving forward, things can change, right? Like if you're a creative person, comment yes, I am, because you know exactly what I mean when I say that we just can't stay in our lane. We just can't have one lane to be in. We occupy all lanes at all times, in all ways, with all ideas, and with all of ourselves as well. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm taking the time to read the directions here because I want to make sure that I have all the proper attachments and that I know how to use them. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, just counting out all the pieces to make sure that everything that was in the box is actually ready for us to use. So here's an overview of what those things look like, although we're not using all of them today. But there is, the steam cleaner itself, the attachment nozzles, the attachment handles, and all the microfibers. This little bit here I found most helpful. It's letting you know the color of the lights and about how long it takes for everything to get ready. This is just the remainder of the directions, which are all in another language, so let's get into it. Okay, here she is in all of her splishy, splashy, greasy, girly glory. This disgusting microwave that has quite literally never been deep cleaned, and obviously not casually cleaned either. So, sorry about that. These bits and pieces I'm just showing you to let you know exactly how disgusting your girl really is. So the directions said that the reservoir holds 40 ounces of water at maximum. So I decided to do 2 sets of 16, which is 32 ounces of water. And that's just because it was the most easy math for my brain at the time. You are going to pour it into this little tiny hole, which does look like it's for an electrical piece, but trust and believe that is where the water goes. You'll see me at the end putting the nozzle back on to tighten everything and keep the water inside the reservoir so that the steam can be made. And here I am putting in the second half of the 16 ounces of water. You might also be able to see here this white bar. That is actually a handle. It's recessed into the steamer cube itself, but it is for easy maneuverability on and off your counters and around the space that you are using the steamer in. So I'm screwing the nozzle back on here nice and tight, making sure the tongue and grooves meet each other and that it gets really on there because you don't want any of the steam to escape.
I go ahead and I move it to the floor. I hit the button, which turns orange immediately. And we were told in the directions that that takes about 8 minutes for it to turn green. So during that time, I'm gonna put on my attachment. The attachment I've chose to use is this little kind of hinged looking one. It's pointed downward, and I thought that was gonna be the best one for maneuverability. And then I decided to take some time to make myself a little lunch. I was using leftover turkey kibasi. I added an egg and some spinach, and then I'm gonna add it to a protein wrap, which you can see me take a bite of here. I was absolutely starving. I am a great multitasker, but not when it comes to making sure that I'm fed. So I was really proud of myself, and it tasted really good. And now we're good to go with green. So we're gonna start steaming. I'm gonna open up the door here. Blech. It's so disgusting inside, guys. I am so embarrassed, but I am no longer embarrassed because this thing was a dream. Right now, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to figure out how to get her started. It's a lot easier than I made it out to be. You quite literally just pull the trigger and go. That top button there by my thumb, actually you can press to keep the steam going so that you don't have to hold the trigger the entire time, which is really helpful. And again, here I'm just navigating it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just in here spraying steam around, trying to kind of figure it out as I go, and it was quite easy. I'm trying to make sure that I get a good overview of all of the area, the surface area inside of the microwave. I just wanted to make sure that I was really touching every piece of it with the steam. I did take a couple of passes over the interior and exterior of both the door and the inside of the microwave with the steamer to make sure that I got all of the bits and pieces clean that I wanted. And let me tell you guys what, this is so addicting. I really thought I was gonna be in here just one and doneing it, and I could have, honestly. But because it was coming so clean, I just kept because it was satisfying. And then also I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I've never done this before. Let me make sure I do it all the way. And I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking it honestly earlier in the week when I ordered the steamer. I thought to myself, why now? If you've never deep cleaned the microwave, why are we doing it now? If you've never used a steam cleaner, why are we doing it now? And the answer is, I don't really know. But the winter time is my off season. I am a market vendor. I'm no longer marketing in the winter time. And last year I got really depressed, unexpectedly really depressed. And I don't know about you, but when you're completing a task that is visually satisfying, it kind of amps up your dopamine. It amps up your serotonin. And so I thought to myself, I'm going to spend this winter deep cleaning all the areas of my home that I've never deep cleaned before. And maybe, just maybe, that will help me with my mental health and not feel so kind of down for not having any markets to go to and not having any people to interact with. I'm getting ready to do a second and third pass here, so I've sped up the footage for us just a little bit. But I did want to make mention that is just steam that is cleaning this microwave. It is water, and then the machine itself makes steam, and that is what is cleaning and disinfecting all at the same time. And so I'm going to do a little wipe here to kind of see my progress. Everything gets a little wet, so make sure if you're doing a different surface area that you are drying as you go along so that no one gets injured if it happens to be a floor or something like that. But I'm just cleaning it all up there, making sure that I can kind of see what is happening. And then I go on to do the passes. So I don't know, enjoy a little dance break. Consider this your commercial. Let this video run, go take a pee, come back, and we'll be here. We interrupt your dance break because I just had a genius idea. I forgot about the other attachments, and there's a little scrubby nozzle that you can put on the end. So I'm attaching the little scrubby there, which you don't have to screw it. You literally just push it on Margo. It's not that hard. She'll get it. She'll get it. Here she goes. Boom. And then we just turn her back on, and now we can steam and scrub, which, guys, was a game changer. Look at that. It's already making such a difference. Don't do what I do, which is when you want to clean the nozzle, because it does get very disgusting, turn your steam off. I made the mistake a little later in this video where I wanted to wipe the nozzle down, and I did it while the steam was on, and I definitely had a better reaction than I thought I was going to. I pulled away very quickly, but do not make that mistake. Turn the nozzle off if you want to clean the bristles on the brush. Let me see you close up, girl. Ew. I had to take this angle because when I was scrubbing the front of this microwave, it was getting so clean, but like the dirt was like melting off in like this brown waterfall. And I was trying to capture it for you guys. I don't know. Ew, you can see it right there in the corner. Oh, gross. This was the most satisfying part to watch and to be doing. And so I'm like down here trying to show you the nitty gritty of it all. Look at it dripping off the bottom. Disgusting. I truly think that the best part about all of this for me is that I don't have to be touching dirty food particles. That is my number one pet peeve with doing the dishes or running and emptying the dishwasher or just cleaning the stove and the oven. Like all the things is that dirty food leftover particles makes me feel incredibly sick and queasy. And that could just be a me thing, but having this opportunity to get everything as sparkling, spickety spanny clean without actually having to touch it, game changed. There's something about having the right tools to get the job done that really does help you be more efficient and even approach the job a lot more willingly and willfully. So I hate doing dishes. I hate cleaning my refrigerator. I hate cleaning the microwave and the stovetop and the oven, all because there are those leftover, gross, sticky, bleh, food particles that I just don't want to be touching. But having the nozzle that like keeps your hand away, I wish that wipe was way more satisfying, but there's really some residual pieces there. Anyway, having the handle in a placement where your hand is not near the particles, I don't know, really is doing something for me. I'm like ready to clean my entire house. It's these next few passes where I'm starting to be like losing hope, but you have to take a look at your progress. Like just look at this towel. So there is work and progress being made, but we're gonna take a second pass now on the outside. It really does take 2 to 3 passes. And this is my very first time using a steamer at all, so I'm like learning as I go. But what I have to remember and what I'm begging of you to remember is that I've never done these types of cleanings in my home. I've never taken a steamer or any kind of deep cleaner to my microwave. So there is years worth of built up product on the outside, inside the grooves, and on the buttons. Where the inside, I do wipe it out, not nearly as much as I should, but I do wipe it out. And so just this deep clean is really what it's desperately needed. But as I am beating myself up about it not coming the cleanest that it should, trust me, if I'm getting these results on my so disgusting dirty microwave, you're gonna have a beautiful microwave after 1 to 2 passes, 1 attempt even, because I can assure you that your situation is not as disgusting as mine. However, if it is, there's hope for you, girl, because we are in the same boat. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. If your microwave is just as gross as mine and you wanna get it clean, but you got no time, get you a steamer, girl, you're doing fine, 'cause you got a friend in me. Toward the end here, I just start wiping as I go, and I can't recommend that technique enough. It's not a perfected technique, but it does give you a little bit more hope and kind of feel good toward the end here, because you're getting to really see that stuff is getting really clean. So wiping off the front of the microwave here is very satisfying to me. I go in just for like extra posterity, but it really was coming super clean, and the wiping was helpful to be able to see that. See this bit right here? This is what we want. Turning the steam off and wiping the nozzle down. And then moving right along, wiping the front of the microwave. Oh my gosh, it's looking so sparkly. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. This is the microwave of a killer. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love it. Little perfection. We're wiping it. We're wiping. Look at how happy I am. I'm so excited. It's so clean. And thus begins the end of my life. I don't know that I will ever stop steam cleaning. I'm like really getting in there now, really concentrating on certain areas because I'm getting real picky and I want it to be brand spanking new looking. And so I'm paying the most attention to detail. I had to grab another bite of a sandwich, but we are coming up on my favorite bit, the final wipe down. It's the final wipe down. That was it being squeaky clean? No? Anyway, I'm wiping down all the little crevices because I just know like the minute I open the microwave or walk away, there's going to be drips and drips. And so I'm trying to get them all super duper dry and clean. And then I'm going to go ahead inside to review our work. And oh my goodness, if it's not total perfection, it is dang near close from where we started. Take a look at this outside. She is shining.
I mean, come on. Did you see that? Did you see how clean that microwave came? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with her. Every time I open the microwave now, I'm like, there you are, you beautiful girl. I love her, okay? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you join us on the next time. I go a little crazy, okay? And there are some deep cleans coming at you. So if that's something that you're into, make sure you stick around, put on your notifications, hit that subscribe, follow me on all social media, and I will see you back on another time. Maybe we'll be cleaning, maybe we'll be drawing, maybe we'll just be chit-chatting. Whatever we're gonna be doing it together, and I hope you'll be here for it. Love you, friend. Thanks for watching.